I put this video together so you can see an example of a super simple essentials binder that will have all the basics that your child will need for class. This doesn't have any of the extras like editing exercises or spelling lists that may be things that you do at home. You can start with this simple binder and add more to it as you see necessary throughout the school year. But I actually like the simple binder because it's light and easy to carry, but it has everything we need. I purchased a 1-inch binder. I did get a little sturdier binder so that it'll last for all 3 years. Inside is a pouch where we can store things like dry erase markers, erasers, and small handouts. I actually will be providing dry erase markers and pencils and other things that your child might need in class, but sometimes it's nice to have them on hand too. I have 5 tabs in this binder, and the first one is going to be our charts. I have our charts in alphabetical order from A to Q. The green chart is actually a master chart, which you can find in the front of your solutions manual. The blank black and white chart is found in the student packet. I have them facing each other in the page protectors so that she can copy the chart and see the example here throughout the week. I have them all tabbed. We won't go through them all, but some charts don't have a match in the student binder, and that's because they're attending charts and not for copying. You'll see a few of these throughout. There's a lot of charts, and as you go through, you'll see there's a mix of both copying and attending charts. I'll skip to my next tab, which is going to be for handouts. I like to give a lot of handouts in class. I think it helps them to understand things at times. If you would like your child to keep these handouts, you can put a tab in here. For now, I would just suggest filling it with some empty page protectors so that when you get the handouts, you can slide them right in. My next tab is going to be math games. This is a pretty small tab for us. In class, I'm going to be giving everyone an N2K board that they'll be able to put in here. And I also have copies of the powers, squares, and cubes that you can put in here as a reference sheet. My next tab is actually the analytical task sheet. This is also found in the student packet, and it's going to have tasks 1 through 6 for them to fill out. This is for their weekly sentences. And we'll also use it in class as we do examples. Tasks 1 through 4 are on the first page, and I actually have mine a little out of order. This is task 6, but I've put it here in the middle because it's a 2-page task, so I like her to be able to write across the page. So on the last page, I actually have task 5. My next tab is for IEW. I put a keyword outline and a checklist in here that I printed from the Blackline Masters as an example for you to see, but I actually don't keep these in here. You don't need to print these out because they are all available in the book, the student book, in each lesson. Here's an example of the keyword outline and the composition checklist. So I actually just have my daughter fill these out right in the book. You could cut them out and put them in the binder if you want, but I like to keep things simple. What I do have in the binder is all of her papers. These are last year's papers. We like to write our papers. Some people like to type them, but whatever you want to do, your child will need their paper for class because they will be reading it a lot. Our next tab is going to be more handouts, but these are our IEW handouts. I do also hand out a few of these, and very importantly are going to be a lot of these lists that they will use to help them build some of the fancy parts of their paper. Again, you could put page protectors here to store these if you would like. And my very last thing I have is going to be the portable walls. You will get one of these if you don't already have one. And this is another handy dandy word list and idea maker that will help your child as they go through this IEW program. And that is my entire binder. Super simple. If you have any questions, let me know.